What is going on, everyone? This is Eric coming at you from just outside of Hartford, Connecticut, and today we're going to be discussing the Aramis Ramirez trade, which occurred back on July 23rd, 2003. Now, this was a trade between a pair of division rivals in the Chicago Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates that saw Chicago acquire a pair of players that would help them as they potentially looked to make a run to the 2003 World Series, while the Pirates got themselves a trio of younger assets. How did this trade work out? We'll start by looking at the Chicago Cubs, who got third baseman Aramis Ramirez. Now, what I do want to point out is that over his time in Chicago, he consistently ranked as one of the worst third basemen in the league. That considered, his offense was definitely good. Now, he had a solid end of the 2003 season for the Cubs, as he would hit .259 with 15 homers. He also hit a clutch grand slam in Game 3 of the NLCS, but unfortunately for the Cubs, they would lose in said NLCS to the Marlins 4-3. Now, he had a great year in 2004, registering a career-high 318 batting average, as well as hitting 36 homers. And he had another strong season in 2005, as he looked poised to break his prior year's home run total, but a quad injury ended his season in mid-August. Now, he had a career season in 2006, as he recorded career highs in homers with 38 and RBIs with 119, while hitting .291. He had another strong year in 2007, and he finally started to improve on his defense. He continued to hit well in 2008, but his defense unfortunately took a step backwards. He missed half the 2009 season with a dislocated shoulder, but he did play well when he was on the field. He had an off year in 2010, but he had a very nice bounce back in 2011, as he would hit .306 with 26 homers. However, he kind of priced himself out of Chicago as they were starting to go to a rebuild, so he would walk as a free agent. All said and done, he was a two-time All-Star, a one-time Silver Slugger, and he was a one-time winner of the NL Hank Aaron Award, which is awarded to the best hitter in the National League. Now, the Cubs also got outfielder Kenny Lofton, who was hopeful that he would be able to get a ring in Chicago. How did he do? Well, he had a solid half season with the Cubbies, where he provided a quality leadoff bat for a team that was eager to make a push in the playoffs. All said and done, he batted .327 with 3 homers and 12 stolen bases across 56 games. Now, he did play well in the playoffs, but like I mentioned before, the Cubs would lose in the NLCS. After this half season, he would walk as a free agent. So that discusses the Cubs. How did the Pirates do? So the Pirates got 3 players, the first of whom was second baseman, third baseman Bobby Hill. Now, Hill was the top prospect that headed over to Pittsburgh, and he spent most of the 2003 season in the minors. He was given a shot in 2004, and he responded by hitting .266 with a pair of homers. But he followed that up with a season in which he would hit .269 with 0 homers. But the team decided they didn't need him anymore. He wasn't getting the power that they hoped. He didn't progress as they hoped, so they traded him to the San Diego Padres in exchange for pitcher Clayton Hamilton. Now, Hamilton would spend a pair of years in high A before he left the team, so not the best. Now, the Pirates still got 2 more players, the next of whom was third baseman Jose Hernandez. Now, Hernandez, over 58 games, would hit .223 with 3 homers, but then he would walk as a free agent. Now, the last player that Pittsburgh got was starting pitcher Matt Bruback, and Bruback would spend a couple of years in the minors, but he never made it above AAA for the team. Pretty much a lost trade for Pittsburgh. How did San Diego do? So they got second baseman, third baseman Bobby Hill. And Hill spent a couple of seasons playing minor league baseball, but he never proved that he could, really hold his own at the major league level for the team. So they decided to let him leave the organization. So now we get the fun part, the war. I think it goes without saying, Chicago won this trade. Even if Chicago had just gotten Kenny Lofton, they still would have won this trade. They got a total of a 25.9 WAR. Like I said, Lofton alone is worth more than all the other players combined. So, pretty good. Getting Ramirez was just icing on the cake, and he was amazing for the team for almost a decade. Pittsburgh, on the flip side, got a negative .3 WAR for their 4 players. San Diego got a 0.0. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was the Aramis Ramirez trade. Have a good rest of your day.